Hello, collective. I am doing a reading for you at this time for the moon in Taurus, right? Like, I feel like there's very much a space here where, like, it is Scorpio season. Keep that in mind. I feel there's very much a space here where you have been, like, building certain aspects in your life. It could be involving your career, your home, familial bonds here as well, friendships, co-workers, clients, any kind of like business associates here as well. Like, I feel like you're really realizing what you've been like accumulating over time. It's not being profitable. It's not accumulating the wealth or the health here that you've necessarily been putting into it. And I feel like you're having a huge realization here as well. I feel like you're really and first out we have unplug. I feel like there's very much a space here where it's time for you to start disconnecting from certain toxic patterning relationships and cycles here that you have been involved in here as well, right? I feel like at this time, keep in mind, Scorpio season is an accumulation of all the things that you've grown here as well. And now it's time to like have a tower moment, tear this bitch down that's like not working out for you, right? Like, there's very much a space here where you have been connected. Like, I feel like people have had cords attached to you here as well. You could be doing a lot of spiritual cleaning involving your home situation, involving your own body here as well. This could be very much a health thing for you as well, right? There's very much a space here where you have had connections to certain people where you're really realizing like these are not, like, I feel like there could be people like almost peer pressuring you, like trying to get you involved with certain things that you do not see your life going in this direction, right? Like, you know, like this is not for you. Like, this is not something that you want to be attached to or connected to here as well, right? Yeah. I feel like you've had almost a space where you've been struggling with boundaries. Like, yes, you separate yourself, right? But you're not being clear as to like what types of boundaries here that you're really wanting to have with certain people, right? We have unplug and solitude. Right, you're going through a transformation at this time. I don't feel like you're making any huge shifts. I don't feel like you're really rebuilding at this time. I feel like this is like the prequel to what's going to be happening for you in the next year to come, right? Like, there's very much a space here where it's time for you to get like, what is your path? Where it is that you're trying to go here as well? And keep in mind, your path, your mission is not a place where everybody gets to go, right? Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah. I feel like you're having some realizations like, hey, this is not the career path I'm wanting to go down. This is not the relationship here that I'm necessarily wanting to have. These are not friendships that are being beneficial for you at this time. And I feel like you're just disengaging. Like, you're taking your energy away from these people, effort and energies here that you've been involved with that are not genuine for your life purpose and your soul journey here as well. We have watch a movie. Yeah, we have a lot of cards out here on this table where it's telling you to spend time with yourself, disconnect from certain people. Put your phone down for a little bit. Like, I feel like there's very much a space here where you could be involved with, this could be coworkers, this could be friends, family here as well, right? I feel like you're almost like dimming your light to fit in. Like, hey, good morning, good morning. I feel like there's very much a space here where you've been connected to certain people. Like, these could be people that are like, you know, jacking off at work. Not literally jacking off. Ooh, that's not right. You know, they're just like messing around at work. And I feel like it's been distracting to you. And I feel like you could have like joined in, right? Like, you could be involved with class clowns here as well. And I feel like it's been distracting you off of what it is you're trying to accomplish here for yourself. I feel like this could be familiar here, friends. I feel like you could have certain friends around you at this time where they could have picked up negative habits, certain addictions here as well. And I feel like they're almost like putting it in your face. But I feel like you have so much self-control here as well. It's not like you're going towards this direction. You're almost like looking at these people with disgust, like, no, I don't want to go this way. Like, no, I don't. I feel like you're almost like losing interest once you're seeing like what people's like true deep creepy spaces here are, right? I feel like there's very much a space here where you've had a lot of different negative people and energies that have been connected to you because you are such a bright light. Like, you, oh, thank you for the hearts here as well. You slow down or you can speed up. There is a setting. I feel like there's like a little, I don't know, like a little wheel, a setting wheel here as well. You can slow down the speed, you know, like if you're not understanding what I'm saying, you know, adjust. Yeah. Yeah, there's very much a space here where I feel like you've had a lot of different connections here as well, involving certain people that have been preventing you from getting what it is you're trying to manifest for yourself, whether this be a relationship, whether this be a job, career. I feel like you've almost had this plan, this space here as well, as to like what it is like you're trying to go towards. And I feel like you're having some realizations. There's been too many negative attachments that it's just not helping you get to the space where you're going, right? I feel like, especially in the Scorpio season, I don't feel like you're going to be meeting anybody. No, now's the time for destruction, right? Now's really the time for you to start tearing down so you can rebuild something so much better than what you have experienced up to this point here as well, right? And we have rest. Once again, this is a lot of cards about you. Like, this is not about anybody else. This is about you realizing where it is you're trying to go, like what connections you've been attached to here as well, right? We have rest, watch a movie, solitude, and unplug with look to the stars. Keep in mind, whatever sign we're in at this time, keep in mind the moon is involved with this as well. Look at all of the planetary placements at this time, and I feel like you're going to have a deeper realization as to like, where does your turn to be going? Like, once again, Scorpio season is not for rebuilding, it's for tearing down, it's for destruction, it's time for a rebirth, right? What you've been dealing with is not something that you're going to take forward here as well. I feel like as things are like kind of crumbling, kind of coming to an end, coming to a close, that's pushing you to the start where you know you're going to have a new beginning here as well, right? Yeah. There could be an Aquarius that's really close to you at this time, a Taurus. Yeah, we have Two of Swords. Once again, I feel like you're focused on your own emotions. I feel like there's a lot of deep shadow work that you've been having to go through up to this point here as well. And I feel like you're keeping your emotions very protected, right? Like, I feel like there's very much a space here where it's time for you really to go inward and figure out like why you're feeling certain ways. Why are certain things triggering you here as well, right? Like, why have you been allowing certain people's words to affect you emotionally, mentally here as well, right? No, I'm not going to give out my phone number on the internet. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's very much a space here where you're really having to go within and look at like what it is you've been dealing with. Like, what types of emotions have you been repressing here as well? I feel like there's been a space here where you've almost been self-medicating. You could have been going through a lot of sadness here. And I feel like, once again, it's been involved with other people's words. And I feel like at this time, you're really protecting your ears. I feel like as you're saging, as you are burning certain incense here as well, you're making sure to take care of all your holes, your ears, your mouth, your nose, you know, all your holes, you know, like there's very much a space here where it's time for you really to start cleansing, right? You're focused in on your intuition. I feel like there's going to be a huge shift, a huge change as to how it is you've been seeing people here as well, right? I feel like you could have been very surface level with certain people once. I feel like you have strong boundaries, not that you necessarily speak on them, but I feel like you have very strong boundaries, walls up, protecting yourself from certain energies here as well. As you're starting to get to know these people, I feel like it's going to be a sudden shift. I feel like it's going to be a snap. You're like, no, I will not accept this. I will not appreciate this friendship. I will not have this connection with you here any longer, right? I don't have any socials. I'm sorry. Once again, if you want me to slow down the video, there is a setting where you can click the button and you can slow the speed to where you can understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I don't even talk like this fast in regular life, just when I'm getting these readings. It's not something I can control. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Right, we have the Hierophant. Yeah. Once again, there's going to be a huge shift, especially with how you're seeing people, how you've been engaging with certain aspects here as well. You're getting a spiritual upgrade at this time. Like, it's time for, especially here with this beetle, I feel like you are genuinely connecting your feminine and your masculine energy at this time, right? Like, I feel like where you could have been slowed down a little bit, I feel like now is really the time for you really to start getting sped up towards your goals, towards your opportunity here as well. You're not settling for just anything at this time. It's going to be a huge shift, a huge change, right? Yeah, once you see certain aspects, you can't unsee them. And I don't feel like it's necessarily something you can speak on involving these relationships. I feel like you're keeping this very much to yourself, very hidden. You hold the key to the answer, to the next step, to the next part of your chapter here as well. And we have the Page of Swords. Your spirit team, your spirit guides are speaking to you so clearly, right? You know what it is you're supposed to be doing, right? And as these messages are coming in, it's not for you to share with other people. And I feel like this is all, as you're like disengaging from certain people here as well, there's going to be a lot of different people who are going to want to be coming in, spending time with you, spying on you here as well, right? Especially as you are separating yourself from negative energies. I feel like they're going to start popping up on you a lot more, like almost like surprising you. See how you're going to react here as well, right? Yeah. And we have the Temperance card. We had the Hierophant and the Temperance card sandwiching this Page of Swords here as well. Once again, this is a huge spiritual upgrade. I feel like that's why it's almost necessary for you at this time to take this time out for yourself. I feel like there's going to be a lot of different things in your dreams here as well that are coming up. And I feel like that's going to have, like, I feel like it's almost like shaking you up when you first like get out of bed. It's like, what the fuck did I just experience? What did I just see here as well, right? And I feel like you're almost like tripped out a little bit, but I feel like these are messages for you here as well, right? Yeah. Your spirit team has seen how hard you've been working, how diligent you've been. I feel like there have been certain tests that have been coming in for you, especially here with this Temperance card. There's been a lot of different tests here. And I feel like you've been passing them with flying colors. I feel like, yeah, you could mess up here and there, but I don't feel like it's anything too big, right? Like, I feel like you may have had to have some really tough conversations. You may have had, you know, certain old habits come up for you, like, and you've had to deal with them here as well. And I feel like you did it in such a way that was so graceful and so clear about what it is you're trying to do here as well, right? Yes, I feel like there's a thought in your back of my, man, I shouldn't have said that. Man, maybe I should have done that. Like, I feel like there's very much a space here where, no, exactly how you treated the situation was exactly how you were supposed to. These are things that you've had to deal with before, whether it be a certain energy with, like, I feel like there's almost like an energy hopper. Like, I feel like there's very much a toxic energy here that you've been dealing with. I feel like it's very much a masculine energy. And I feel like it's a lot of toxic masculinity, but I feel like it's going from this person to this person to this person to this person, right? And I feel like you're really realizing, like, it's cyclical. Like, these are the energies that have been surrounding you here as well. I feel like they're very much trying to trip you up, right? No. I feel like you already know what you want. I feel like you already know what your goals are here as well. I feel like you could have been peer pressured or listened to what an elder had to tell you of how you were supposed to be doing things. And I feel like in the back of your head, you're like, no, I'm going to do it my way. Like, I'm like, your way worked for you. But involving your life and what it is you're trying to do here as well, you're taking the reins. You're taking control. You are the emperor at your life at this time, right? Oh, really? That's cool, Dee Dee. What's the tradition? I'm going too fast and I won't read your tarot. I'm reading tarot. If I did just you, then what would everybody else be? It's a collective reading, right? It's collective. If it doesn't apply, maybe the next one will, right? Take what you can, leave the rest, right? We have the Hermit card. Once again, there's this energy here where you're following your own guiding light. You're following what your soul, what your like fire is telling you to do at this time, right? The direction that you're supposed to be going towards is only one that you can understand. It's not necessarily something that you can share with other people, right? Especially with all these cards about you spending time by yourself, figuring out what it is. Once again, I feel like you've had a lot of different people in your ear. I feel like you could be attached to social media at this time. You could be watching too much TV. You could be you could be listening to what your friends have to say, to what your parents have to say, to what, you know, and it's not like what your boss has to say. And no, like, this is not like, they're not living your life. This is for you to live, right? And there's very much a space here where as you're going towards these directions here that are for you and just for you, people are going to start questioning you. Like, are you sure you, like, I feel like there's almost people that are preventing you from going where it is that you know you need to go, right? And I feel like they're doing this very selfishly. I feel like these are people that have attachments to you. These are people that have genuine value within you here as well, right? But you cannot take everybody with you. We have the Knight of Cups. It's time for you to find out what you are really genuinely passionate about here at this time, right? You could definitely have a Virgo around you at this time. I feel like they have a lot of attraction to you here as well. I feel like you're a very charismatic person. This is not somebody that you're needing to go towards. And I feel like you have felt this from the beginning, right? Like, there's very much an energy here. And it didn't have to be a Virgo sun sign. This could be Virgo moon here as well. They have a lot of genuine appreciation for you here as well. This has been somebody who has had to go through a lot of hardships. Yes, they would love to have good intentions for you, but if you were to let this play out, you would end up hurt. And I feel like you've already foreseen this here as well. You've been trusting in your intuition. I feel like that really prevented you from going towards certain relationships here. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a friendship. This could be a family member here as well, right? They want to have good intentions for you, but I feel like if you were to follow along with this aspect, with this energy here as well, you'd end up hurt. And you know this. You already foreseen this here as well, right? I love scorpions. I love scorpions. By the way, Scorpios. Okay, you said, is trust given or earned in a relationship? So I see that very differently. Wait, before I get to that, with this person, with this Virgo energy that we're talking about here, this is pin. Once again, okay, with this moon card, this Nine of Wands, and this Page of Wands here as well, you know, if you were to go down this path, this is how you'd end up, right? I feel like this has been somebody who's going to be very sneaky, very shady. I feel like they hide a lot of things from you. I feel like this is somebody who's not even secure within themselves. And I feel like this is very much a reaction space here that they've had to go through in their own life here as well. And I feel like if you were to get attached to this energy, you'd end up the same way that they have, right? And I don't feel like this would be to your benefit here as well, right? Okay, you said, is trust given or earned? I think differently about that. For me, I'm the type of person to where I'm just going to go ahead and automatically trust you until you give me a reason to, like, prove me wrong, right? Once you break that trust, yeah, you have to earn that shit, but that shit's really hard to get back, right? It's how you react in certain aspects in your life. See, I've been hurt in a lot of different aspects of my life, whether it be familial relationships, you know, my daughter's dad, bosses, co-workers here, friendships. But if I were to take what has already been happened to me and apply it to a new person instead of like starting the relationship, whether it just be a friend with open, clear eyes, if you're dragging all that bullshit around you in a backpack, right, you're gonna get weighed down. You're not gonna be showing up genuinely and openly here as well, right? There's a space here where if you have been hurt, like take the time out to really heal yourself, like figure out what you could do differently, right? It's all about how you look at relationships here as well. If you walk through life thinking everybody's going to screw you over, then everybody's going to screw you over, right? Right, we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. There's very much a space here where like you know who to trust. You're trusting in your intuition at this time. Like you know, as you're walking into a room, like I know I'm not gonna like this person in 3 months. I know me and this guy are gonna get in an argument. I know this guy's gonna screw me over on my money. Like you already know who these people are, and I feel like that's where you keep these walls up, right? It's very much an intuition thing as to who you can trust and who you cannot, right? Like it's very much how you're feeling about certain people. Your gut will tell you, right? And you'll get certain signs, synchronicities here as well. Certain songs that come on the radio, certain animals that you're seeing here as well. If you're paying attention, you're going to get the answers. You don't have to ask anybody for the answers here, right? And we have the King of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. With the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you could have some people around you at this time, a Queen of Cups or a King of Wands. I feel like these are people that you have had stability with. Home relationships. This could be familial. This could be friendships. Your work could be your home. I don't really know your life. I feel like there's very much a space here where like these people ground you. They help you feel centered here as well. And I feel like you also do the same for these people. Yeah. And we have the Strength card. Yeah, I feel like this is very much a reciprocal energy involving these people, right? You strengthen them and they strengthen you. They give you emotional stability. You give them emotional stability. You inspire them. They inspire you. There's very much a back and forth energy here as well. You guys could have trauma bonded here as well. But I feel like you guys have also helped each other heal through certain aspects involving your own life, right? And we have the Five of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like there's been a lot of he said, she said involving these relationships here as well. There could be a lot of gossip. I feel like somebody could be telling you, oh, she so-and-so said this about you. And I feel like once you kind of go to the source here as well, don't go to another person and say, oh, well, what did this person say? Go to the source, right? And I feel like once you're doing that, I feel like you're really going to start settling some of these confusing situations here as well. Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of different people around you that you felt like you could have trusted. And I feel like they really could have like stabbed you in the back here as well. They could have been saying some really nasty things about you here as well. And if you were in their face, I don't feel like they would have necessarily said that here as well, right? Hey, good morning, good morning. That's the difference between knowing who your real friends are and who your fake friends are. If somebody has something bad to say about you, like they'd come to you and they tell you, right? And if you were to ask them, hey, did you say this? And if they laugh you off like, oh no, of course I didn't say that, like, but you already know. Like, once again, I feel like your intuition is popping at this time. I feel like that's part of your spiritual upgrades, right? And we have the Hangman and the Five of Pentacles. You're starting to like, in this midst of chaos, there's very much a space here where you're having to release control. I feel like there's a lot of control issues here that you've been dealing with involving certain, I feel like it's a community of people. These could be your coworkers, your family, your friends, your neighbors here as well. You're having like a lot of issues involving like chaos, confusion, frustration, and gossip, right? Like there's been a lot of people who have been trying to come up against you and hurt you. And I feel like now's really the time for you to start looking at the situation differently. Thank God you saw what these people were trying to do before it went too far here as well, right? You're releasing control about this, right? I feel like there's very much a space here where you are believing in karma. Like, you know, what you believe and think to be is real here as well. Yes. And if these people are trying to come up against you or cause you harm or put any like magic spells or anything like that on you or speak ill on your life, right? There's very much a space here where like you're seeing it a lot differently. It's like, oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know who you really are. There's very much a space. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of different people at this time who are going through a lot of chaos and confusion in their own life. And I feel like they're frustrated. I feel like they could definitely be taking it out on you at this time. Take it with a grain of salt, right? You know that you wouldn't treat certain people like this. And so you just have to realize like you have a different energy, right? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, guys, let's get one card out for how we can help heal this energy. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the awesome comments, the compliments, anything you decided to give today. Thank you for the hearts here as well, right? Thank you just for tuning in and tapping in here as well, right? Let's get one. All right, it's time to move your body, guys. It says exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities, right? The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. Even if you have a trampoline, even if you have a swing set outside, go play, like go do something, like get out of your just like regular stifled energy here as well, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, for tapping in, and I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.